lawyer. And that made my parents really happy, but I realized that, you know, you have to follow your heart, you have to follow your dream. So I got tired of acting like a lawyer and decided, you know what, it's time to find a good school to really hone my talents, to focus, to study.
I wanted to do something that brought me closer to actors on a daily basis. I really like actors. They're the best people in the world, I think.
I was watching an Al Pacino movie called Scarface, and I also like Amitabh Bachchan from the Hindi movies, and they're two of my favorite actors, and they both move me. So then I felt like I wanted to move people the same way.
I guess I've always wanted to be an actor ever since my dad used to make me kind of perform in front of the relatives because I love telling stories. So I'd, you know, sing and dance and then just make up stories, and it was just funny. They just all laughed.
We have the most amazing group of people. We have people who are absolute beginners. Like, they walk on, they're just like shaking. You know, they can't remember their lines. They can't even think. They, you know, in their head is the sound, you know. But we also have people who won awards.
I got into the film industry by doing hair and makeup for TV and film, photo shoots, that kind of thing. And when I was working on set, I just realized I can do that, you know? And I was just like, my passion reignited for wanting to get in front of the camera.
I was in my third year of my education degree, and I kind of thought, I can't do it anymore. I gotta make the jump. And so yeah, my parents at first were really hesitant because they still see me as like the baby, right? And they're like, oh, you're so young, are you sure? But they're really good with it now because they see how serious I am about it.
Well, they took it like, get a job that'll actually pay you, you know? You know, especially being East Indian, right? They wanted me to get into the doctor or the accountant type stuff, but I'm more of a creative person, so I'd rather do acting, you know?
Okay, well, let's just finish our jaw and think of some lie we can tell our parents to get out of this. Deal?
Yeah, you got yourself a deal.
I'm in arranged marriages. It's such crap, really. Imagine putting two strangers together in a room and saying, okay, what do you think? Now you're gonna marry him?
Only if she makes a really good job.
Actually, I do make a good job.
So many of the scenes that people write, I think, are based on their own personal experiences and their personal values. And I had written that synopsis, and then, ironically, after an improv class that we had, which, you know, tells you why improv is so great, it started getting the wheels going, and the dialogue came very easily.
You know, I miss getting tickets to Apache Indian to be here today.
Me want girl, sweet like jalebi, me want girl. You know what? You like Apache Indian? Actually, I have 2 tickets for the show this Saturday. My buddy, he couldn't make it, so if you want, you can come.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You know, I think a lot of views that first-generation Indo-Canadians have, we're so skeptical sometimes. We really arrange marriages. The minute you say that, you think of some, you know, not so pleasant things. But my mom always says that you meet people before you come to Earth, you know? So an arranged marriage, if you're just meeting someone, what's the difference? You're just meeting them. I think it's ironic. Sometimes it works.
So, why don't you tell your parents that it's not going to work because I can't cook? And I'll tell my parents that you've got a hot blonde on the side. A goody, you're hiding from your parents.
It's an awesome program. I mean, we do Meisner's. It's this really tough, repetitive exercise, but it teaches you how to act in the moment. They also tell you acting is not acting, it's doing. So it's all for the moment.
I learned from Tobias's class with scene analysis, it really makes me be able to be in the room, visualizing what's happening with me, because if I'm in an audition and I'm not in a real situation, I have to know how my character feels, what's happening around me.
Yowza.
Yowza.
Yowza. Yowza. Yowza.
Yowza.
Yowza.
We've recently started bringing kids into the school, 9, 10, 11, 12 teenagers. And I'd like to work with more kids. I'd like to have more of their crazy energy. We have this one kid, Connor, who comes in, does 12 pages of dialogue like that and then lies down to take a nap. And to me, that's just like, it's such a wonderful way of living your life. I wish I could do that.
I think everyone has their own talent from their own life experience, but I think unless you know how to bring it out, where the coaching does help, then, you know, like, yeah, it would help to have coaching. Why not? If you're becoming a basketball player and you're naturally good at making baskets, you still have to know, you know, how to run a pick or how to throw the pass out if you're covered, right? So it's the same basic thing.
We do think of them as kids, even if they're, you know, the same age as us, because we feel a responsibility for them, we feel a love for them, and we want to be able to guide them in a way that helps them be whatever it is that they choose to be.
It's great. It's great to be able to just have a full range of programs so you can test your abilities to the nth degree. So it's fabulous.